Welcome to the official Reef Entertainment streaming. Here, Lucia, to take our first look to Fallen Legion Revenants. It's a really nice game.
Rowena!
Lucian, is that you?
Rowena, hold on.
I can't explain it. It's like your voice is lost somehow. Exemplars, stay alert. Let's find Lucian.
And here we see the first part with the little tutorial of the gameplay and the fights. And it is really different from the usual RPGs. You can see it. It's kinda action and turns in the same time. You have the mage and the two creatures that can... it's kinda action and turns. It's mixed. This game is really nice. The plot is really interesting because it's kinda a pandemic environment. The castle is the quarantine of everyone, and outside there is this plug where you have a lot of monsters. It's interesting that they made it with this context. So we are fully inside of it. And the Alice just combat for the magician. She is the leader of everything. This is Lucian. And there are this kind of scenes where you just have to talk
I've
with
been a
people.
prison warden for what feels like an eternity.
And you have to
I've
gain
crushed riots,
the favor
foiled breakout attempts,
of
and sent
every
all
person
those who
in the
opposed
castle.
me to the gallows.
So you can really
After
fight.
a while, my prisoners didn't even try to rebel. They saw the futility. They heard the stories about me. Didn't you hear the stories, Lucian? You must have. You talk to everyone.
Ivor.
Oh, I heard them, Ivor. It was difficult to ascertain which ones were real and which were bedtime stories. Nightmare folk legends meant to scare children into good behavior.
Look into my eyes as I say this to you. Every story you heard about me is true, you arrogant prick.
It's
When
really
I'm done
smooth.
with you, Counselor Lucian, the master manipulator, will no longer exist.
My heart continues to wander this world.
Spectacular. Yeah, the tutorial. I'm a great player of tutorials, you know. At the end of every battle you can choose what object you want more from 3, and the more you have fights, obviously the more the items will be rare. You can choose the 3 of them in this moment, because I had spectacular. If you have a lower point, you will have to choose just one of the objects. So if you are really good in battles, you will get obviously a lot of more objects. But we also understood that Lucian has a powerful speech, like the best politician ever.
Exemplars, we've caught this decaying hunk of flesh by surprise. On my mark.
Yeah!
Allumidiolo, I have
I
been...
know you are eager, Alistair.
Okay,
But remember to stay behind Zulfikar's shield. Ready?
let's go.
Now!
Death blows are powerful attacks that cost 1 mana orb. Okay. We first have to attack to gain mana. It is in the bottom left of our screen. Now that we have the mana orb, there is this little number 1, we can just press R1 and attack the monster with a special attack. at the start of the game will be a little difficult to remember all the attacks, but you will find out that it's really a really good experience after, because you have so many things you can do with your party that you will enjoy it. Yes.
Clear the path!
Oh, we did it.
This list is in good hands. I promise you. Now my son is locked away in a castle in the sky. I've forgotten how to cry. All I can do now is fight to get him back. Exemplars, please follow me. We're going to Welkin.
Ah, good of you to drop in, Rowena. Or is it phase in? Accuracy is important.
Call it whatever you want.
Did you acquire the list?
Here it is, Lucian. What I had to go through to get it.
I am impressed you can hold physical objects. A rare ability among phantoms. You are clearly strong of spirit.
Don't get cute. That letter is stained with the blood of an innocent woman.
We all have our roles to play in this grand opera. We shall honor her sacrifice with a great performance of our own.
The world is literally dying. And how do you spend your time? Dreaming up theater metaphors?
I am fully aware of the severity of our situation. We are attempting to dethrone a tyrannical prison warden in his own prison. It is hard enough to break out of a prison, let alone extirpate one from within. This list is the first of many, many steps on the road to Ivor's downfall.
The first of many? Edwin could be exposed to miasma in his cell. If that happens, so help me, I'll make sure you die along with him.
I'm currently plotting Ivor's demise with the ghost of a woman he executed for treason. My life is already at risk. I ask only two things of you: your assistance and your patience. Provide me with those and we will free your son. I guarantee it.
How much is your guarantee worth, exactly?
A great deal, I assure you. It would be a fool's errand challenging Ivor on our own. We need allies in the castle to win over the hearts and minds of our fellow prisoners. We must turn the people against Ivor.
They won't rebel as long as he provides them with basic necessities. Food and water.
Perhaps we can find a spy who knows where the supply deliveries are coming from. So then we can hijack the shipment.
Okay. I'm going back to the Oleth Mountains to find more rebels. Maybe they have information we can use. The faster we work, the faster Edwin is free.
Have fun traversing the woods. Roast a marshmallow for me.
Come on.
What did I tell you about getting cute?
I have been trapped in a prison ruled by a madman for 5 years. A bit of cabin fever was inevitable. My stars, look at these names! I never would have imagined.
Who are the names? Let's discover it. Okay. And the more we will play, the more it will be full of mysteries and intrigues. Astonishingly, I managed. I cannot talk like him. It's so cool. So we are in the castle. She's outside. It's like hologram of her here inside. This is the place where you can just save. You can talk with the oracle. As far as I can see, the future of our world is black. Bleak. If you press on scry, whenever you finish a chapter, you can start it again from here in NG+, and you can choose different routes, because for every choice you will make in this game, you will change the plot completely, and you can just come back here and see what happens if you choose another path, for example. There it is, new weapon. L1. There you go. That's really cool.
One step closer to my son.
Come on, that was a tutorial. But yeah, she is the more interesting to use in the battle, because when you have to play it safe because of a big amount of monsters, you can just stay away and shoot. That's fantastic. Hello, dear. I don't care if history is kind to me. I just want history to continue when I'm gone. I agree with you, dear. But now we can go to the warehouse, because we have to discover where does the food supplies come from. Okay, he doesn't know anything, but there is this Nicholas that could know something. How are the laboratory repairs processing? Slowly. In the meantime, I've been preoccupying myself by studying our archives. An archive contains crystallized knowledge, but its intangible its intangible form makes it complex to harness. The solution you seek resides in your quandary. Okay. We could bind arches to a memento. That's interesting. In that case, I may have an artifact of interest. Bring it here, and I'll see if I can infuse arches into it. Infuse. Yes! This is the power-up for our nice archers. Archers are our allies in the battle. And I think he needs this because he is a little weak at the start. She needs usually more speed. This is the damage. Might. We don't have, for now we don't have speed objects, but we will use it later. And for him, he usually parries, so we can just do it like that for now. Now we need to know. Sometimes the putrid air from outside stinks up my kitchen. Appetizing, right? We cannot do anything now, so maybe she knows something. I pray every night for Drakina's mercy. Good for you. Really good for you. You're the new steward. I hope you'll listen to me before you work. I've been isolated in Welking for years now. I wonder what the world is like below us. Yeah, just like a quarantine with COVID. I wonder how pubs are now. How they are made. Okay, now we should be able to depart and do some other battles. But first, let's save again. We never know. Depart. You can choose your exemplars and their order, but usually I prefer square. No. No, in attack, I'd like this. Okay, that's good. Now, in this part, before the battle, you can just choose whether changing your spells or powering up your exemplars, changing your objects, whatever you want, you do it. And then, and the masteries, that are just the powers of your characters. I choose. Okay, we equipped everything. We should be able to go now. Okay. Start. I was former chancellor. Oh, it's the same phrase I said at the start of the game. Marvelous. By the way, I'm enjoying it really, really a lot. The start it's a little slow because you need to understand all the mechanics of the game, but the plot takes you completely. Maybe it's because we understand the people in the castle in this Perfect.
Stay behind me.
And one. That's a good one. Cool. Oh, now Rowena can attack enemies as well. R2 and triangle.
Whatever it takes, Revenant Whale!
R1 and
Imperial
triangle.
Tempest! This one's mine! You're not going anywhere!
You can decide where to change the position of your enemies with it. Obviously, you will spend a ton of mana if you do it continuously, so you need to be careful. You need to have balance in every action you choose to do.
Rushing sentry.
Yeah, sure. Almost there, almost there.
Stay behind me.
From this side. Oh, come on. Yeah, that was a perfect.
That's liquid!
Cool.
Rushing sentry.
And one.
Shields up.
Almost perfect.
Stay behind me.
Boing. Cool. Little by little, I'm becoming a little more familiar to all the buttons to. Come Come on, focus me. I'm here. My webcam got crazy. The smell here is rotten. I wonder which path leads to the Valkyrie supplier. Lucian? This relic from a forgotten empire allows people, and remarkably spirits as well, to speak. Okay, that's why they can communicate. They don't have brain powers. They just have a magical object. Find out which direction Valkyn's suppliers are coming from. Now, I shall peruse the castle for pertinent information at once. Nigel, you are a beloved lord. I've served on the castle council since its inception. I've been trying to acquire the answer to a simple question. Where do our suppliers come from? As someone with a wealth of wisdom, surely you must know the answer. May I give you some advice as a popular lord to a young steward? I'd be honored. The less you know about that, the better. Come on, come on, come on. I need this information. Have we formally met? Lucian Foss, steward on the council. The Cassius. Charmed. I see you are on duty. I will trouble you no further. Okay. No problem. Maybe he knows. I must admit, I am a bit distracted lately, thinking about that dessert you made this week. The pudding, thank you. I forayed the few ingredients I had left in my pantry. Mix rice, sugar and milk together and bake. Promising ingredients. As a new steward on the council, what can I do to help improve the quality of your cuisine? It all comes down to the ingredients. There are the former aristocrats here asking me to whip up a brief tartare of creme brulee. I dream of getting spices or at least some honey. The shipments I'm getting are beets, chard, and on occasion, partially spoiled milk. And we are starting to run out of those. I'll see to it that nutritious food is put at the top of the council's agenda. Thanks for speaking up for us, Lucian. When I can bake again, you're getting my first croissant. You're pleased, yeah, but... Okay. Tell me, where is our food finally. I don't know the name of the supplier. That's above my pay grade. But judging by the vegetables, I'd guess the eastern side of the Olive Mountains. Apologies for my delay. Are you sure, Lucian? Unquestionably. Okay. The western path has softer soil, but is stained with a full odor. Should I listen to Lucian and head east? Yes. Trust Lucian. It's okay. And we are almost at the end of the first chapter. He's a big boy. Good one. Good. Good one. Okay, and one. You finally arrived, Lucian. First day as a steward. This is an important responsibility, Chancellor Larkin. To castle and to country. I will not take it lightly. What will today's vote be? Chief Alice weekend branch menu? Diligent Guard? Today we vote on Resolution 4318B. Cut off rations to all the citizens in that belt. Oh my. Perhaps I forgot the difficulty of the times. Welcome to the council. That's a really nice welcome. I hope you considered both proposals. Yes, Reginald, absolutely.
Stay focused. Victory is within our grasp.
Let's not kill people so easily. Come on. Cool. We will keep you updated on our schedule on our Twitch page and also on our Twitter. Thank you so much. Have a nice afternoon. Bye.